We're here for more real estate exam practice. How are we doing today? Welcome. My name is Maggie Reyoso, and I'm a licensed real estate instructor here in the sunny state of Florida, although it has been raining for 2 days straight today and yesterday, and apparently tomorrow as well. So pray for us because we are literally under flood watch here, and it has been nonstop rain. So, how is everybody doing? Welcome to our live. Hello, hello. Thank you for liking the live. Don't forget, I go live these days Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 4 p.m. and Thursdays at 11. I just changed my Monday time this week, so let's make a note of that. Don't forget. And it is all going to be Eastern time, okay? And I also go live on TikTok these days and times, so yes. Hello, Sapna. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to sign up for my cram course for the math section on the exam. We're going to go over all kinds of concepts from area to the amortization chart. So make sure to sign up. The link is in the description box below. It's only $67, and we're going to go live on Zoom. It's going to be interactive where I'm going to be asking you questions and you're going to have to work them out. So make sure to sign up. The link is there, and we only have space for a few more. So make sure to secure your spot. All right. Yes, Sapna, I would love to see you sign up. That would be great. Oh, Frank, good luck to you on your Michigan exam tomorrow. Good luck, good luck. All right, guys, don't forget about my Math Skills for Real Estate Success e-workbook. It is a great workbook for you, and it comes in a bundle for you down in the link, the description box below. And you could get $5 off using this promo code MATH5. All right, so make sure to grab it. When are you having cram for the other part? Michael, my cram for the vocabulary will be July 13. So I believe the link is also there in the description box below where you could sign up for that course. That'll be July 13 for the vocab cram. I passed my final with the help of your page. I just want to say thank you for your Ashley, congratulations. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Good luck to you on your state exam. So good luck, good luck. Hi, Escar. Welcome. All right, so grab your e-workbooks. It's a great way for you to practice the math. All right, here we go. Number 1. It says literal rights apply to which of the following? Is it A, boatable ponds entirely contained within the boundaries of an owner's property? B, streams and rivers? C, navigable lakes, seas, and oceans? Or D, navigable streams and rivers? So let me know what you guys think the answer is to this one. Okay, yes, we're getting some answers in. Very good. Yes, remember, literal rights have to do with lakes, seas, and oceans. So the answer here is C. Very good. Now, remember, these here, streams and rivers, that is more riparian rights. Okay? That way you guys can remember the difference. So remember the L in literal, you're going to look for things that are like lakes, okay, big bodies of water, okay? Whereas riparian are more like streams or rivers that flow, okay? So these are more flowing type bodies of water. These are more vast bodies of water, okay? All right. So, good job on that one. Okay, next up. A real estate salesperson finds a buyer to a FSBO property. That's for sale by owner. The home sells for $245,000 and the seller agrees to pay a commission of 3%. The salesperson is on a 65% commission schedule with her broker, who pays her 65% minus office expenses of $500. How much will the salesperson receive from this transaction? All right, Let's see here what you guys think. Drop your answer in the chat. Remember, it's commission, so we can definitely use the T-chart. Hi, Sandra. One more time for this excellent class. I love it. Yes, you're very welcome. I'm very appreciative of all of you. So my thanks to you. All right, here we go. Let's take out the T-chart because we're working commission. Okay. So if we have the home that's sold for $245, usually that's how we find commission. It's always based off the sale price. So we're going to say 245 is our total. And then the seller is paying a 3% cut. So we're going to put 3% here. So let's convert 3% to a decimal. So 3 over 100 is 0.03. So let's multiply. So we get $245,000 times 0.03. And this is how much the seller paid in commission, which is $7,350. Okay? Now we're going to cut it between the broker. This is what the seller paid the broker. Now we're going to put that in our total column. And we're going to do the split here, 65%. So we're going to say 65 out of 100. That's going to equal 0.65. So now let's see how much she got before we take out this office expense. Okay? So let's say $77,350 times 0.65. So before the $500, her cut is $4,770.50. So now she has to pay the $500 office expenses. So we're just going to take 500 from here. So $4,777.50 minus $500 is going to leave us at $4,277.50. And according to the answers, that looks like we got a round. So since this is 5, we're going to round this up. So it's going to be $4,278. So the answer here is C. Very good, you guys. Love it. Love it. Yes. So 4,778 would have been the commission, but she had to pay the $500. So yes. So there it is. So make sure to read the question carefully and fully and make sure you understand what they are asking for. Okay? All right. Next up, number 3. Number 3. I love that you guys are all here rooting on for Sapna. That's so good. I love it. Fantastic way to support our community. All right, guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up on this video so that we can get a bonus question. I want at least 10 thumbs up on this video before we get to number 10 so that we can bust out a bonus question that is appearing on the national portion of the exam. And that way you guys can be well prepared for this math question if you see it. All right, number 3. Waldo is buying Marianne's house. The closing date belongs to seller of the sale transaction is September 1. Current year real estate taxes are $1,100, and that will be billed to the buyer next year. Use the 365-day method for prorating. What is Marianne's share of the real estate taxes? Now, remember we're prorating, so damn or dams, we got to figure it out. So, oh wow, look at you guys. Jay Williams on the front there, just putting in damn. I'm loving that. Hi, Samit. Very good. Yes, we're going to be doing the damn method here. Damn method. Because we're doing annual an annual transaction, right? Because it's saying something here for the year, current year, real estate taxes, and we're doing tax. Tax is 3 letters, just like damn, okay? So remember, D is for divide, A is for add, M is for multiply. Let's see it in action. Now, I want you guys to know that this is a really good method for you to do it. Your answers may be a little off on the exam, but they're going to be close enough to where you're going to see the right answer. Okay? So don't be dismayed if when you go to the exam and you see something and you use the DAM method or the DAMS method, and then it's off by a little bit. It could be off by a couple dollars. So don't stress over that. That would be your answer, the one that's just off a couple dollars, maybe pennies. So let's do the first step, which is divide. And we're going to get $1,100. And if it's a yearly thing, we're going to divide by 365 days, right? Because it tells us to. So when we divide that, we end up with 3.01369. Okay? So don't forget, do not round in this step. Leave it to 4 or 5 decimal places. Okay? Now the next step is to add up all the days. So we have to remember that the seller owned the property from January 1, and the day of closing is September 1, and it belongs to the seller. So we're going to count all the way until September 1. Okay? Don't forget to smash that thumbs up. So let's add up those days. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. So now is when you use your knuckles, right? Remember, the knuckles are 31 days, right? So every knuckle is going to be 31 days. And then the indentations, this one is 28 for February only, and the rest are 30. So remember, it's January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Then you start over again. August, September, October, November, December. Okay? No, it says day belongs to seller. So here we're going to put January has 31. February is 28. March is 31. April is 30. May 31. June is 30. July is 31. August is 31. And then September only has 1 day in it. That the seller owns the property. Don't forget that July and August each have 31 days, right? Because July is this knuckle, the pinky knuckle, and then you start over again and you say August here. Okay? So when you add up all those days, you're going to end up with 244 days. And now our last step is to multiply, and we're going to just multiply these two figures. So 3.01369, damn good time, times 244 is going to leave us with 735.342. And since this is not 5 or greater, we're just going to leave it at 735.34. And that is what we're going to pay. So that's what the seller has to pay. So the answer here is D. Okay, so can you guys tell me in the chat, is this going to be a debit to the seller or a credit to the seller? Let me know what you guys think. So is this going to be a debit to the seller or a credit to the seller? What is this going to be here? This is $735. Are we debiting or are we crediting that seller? Let me know. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you guys are getting some value, so that way we can get a bonus question. Alicia saying credit to seller. Remember what a credit is? A credit is money getting added to them. And if the seller lived in the property all these days, the seller owes this money. So it's going to be a debit to the seller, a debit to the seller. Okay? So remember, always is going to be debit seller. Very important. So it's going to be a credit to the buyer for this amount because the buyer did not live in the property for that amount. Okay? Okay. Good. All right, guys, if you're looking for a Florida real estate license, make sure to check out my online school, Maggie's Real Estate Academy, so that way you guys can get your Florida license and make deals here in Florida. This would be the class that you need to start with, the 63-hour sales associate pre-licensing, but not all states need to do that. If you are one of the 10 states, you can just fast forward and take the state portion, the Florida portion of the exam, which is just a 40-question quiz. All right, good. So if you can find out more information, just go to here, justcallmaggie.com, and it will be all there, the information. All right, guys, let's see here. Number 4. A town is replacing a sidewalk that serves 5 homes. The length of the sidewalk is 200 feet. Mary's property has 38 feet of front footage. If the cost of the project is to be paid by a special assessment is $30,000, what will Mary's assessment be? Yes, DTS. I like that, Jay Williams. All right, so what I do, I'm going to draw a little picture of all these houses. Okay, so this is, let's say this is Mary's house here. And then there's a sidewalk. And this whole thing here measures 200 feet. But Mary's property is 38 feet only from here to here. That's it. Her front foot is 38 feet. And then it says if the cost of the project is to be paid by a special assessment is $30,000. Well, let's find out what percentage of $30,000 Mary's going to have to pay. So if Mary is only 38 feet out of 200 feet, let's just divide that. 38 out of 200. Right? Part over total, just like in the T-chart. Okay? Now, let's see here. That's going to equal 0.19. Okay? Aggie, you contacted me? Aggie, I didn't get any information or email or anything. Sorry. But if you want, email me right now to either Maggie at justcallmaggie.com and give me your information. I don't remember your email or the name, and I'm usually pretty good about that. All right, so now if she's only paying 19%, right, because that's 19%, she's only going to be paying 19% of the $30,000. So $30,000 times 19%. And that is going to equal $5,700. And that's what she's going to pay. So the answer here is B. Yeah, I would have remembered that last name. I didn't get any email about that. I'm sorry. I'm usually pretty good about writing back to everybody. Okay, somebody else in the previous live that I did this one a little differently. What they did is let me see if it works. No, how did they do it? They did 330,000 divided by 200. But wait, don't times 38. Yes, that's how they did it. So another way somebody else did it in my other live was that they got the amount of money, $30,000, and they divided it by 200 feet. So when you get $30,000 and you divide it by 200, you're going to end up with $150 per foot, and then just multiply it by 38. And then you just say 150 times 38, and you're going to get 5,700. So there's two ways of doing it. So here's the second way. This would be the first way. Okay? There you go. Hopefully one of those rings with your head and you guys can click. It could click with you. Okay? All right, number five. It says, Amy obtains a 75% loan-to-value loan on her new $200,000 home with an annual interest rate of 6%. What is the first month's interest payment? All right. Let me know if you guys have seen anything like this on your real estate exam where they're asking for the first month's payment. Because this one, you're going to have to use the simple interest formula, which we're going to be covering on our math cram. Okay? So when it comes down to this, you're going to have to find, obviously, the loan amount. Because when you're talking about the simple interest formula, which is the I equals PRT, you're going to have to use the loan amount. So Frank says yes. Frank has seen this on the test or something similar. Okay, so what we're going to do first, we're going to take out the T-chart because we're going to find the loan amount. So we have a 75% LTV. So let's put that here. So 75 out of 100 is 0.75. This was the purchase price, $200,000. We'll put that in total. And let's multiply and then find out how much the loan amount is. So when we do that, we get a loan amount of $150,000. So now that we have the loan amount, we're going to be able to plug that into our simple interest formula. So remember, the simple interest formula is I equals P times R times T. Where that's the principal balance of the loan, that is the interest rate, and time is T, but it has to be in years. You cannot use months here. You have to convert it to years. So let's start plugging in our formula. Principal is our loan amount, $150. The rate is 6%. So let's convert 6%. So we're going to say 6 over 100, and that's going to give me 0.06. So that's going to go here. Now time, remember I just said it is in years. Very important. They're only wanting 1 month. So what we got to do is convert it. 1 month out of a total of 12 months. So I can multiply this now by 1 over 12. Now all of you are grunting like, what is she crazy? What are we doing with this ugly fraction? Well, if you don't like it, rewrite it. So we're going to say 150 times 0.06 and then divided by 12. That's all you're going to do, right? Because this 12 is underneath here. So we're just going to do it like this. So anytime they ask you for 1 month, you're just dividing by 12 here for the month. So when we do that, we end up with a total amount of interest that was paid of $750 on that payment. So the answer here is D. Good job. Wow, you guys. Very good. I see you guys putting D in the chat. Fantastic. All right, we just need 2 more thumbs up to get our bonus question at the end, so that way we can learn that one horrid question that I've been getting all kinds of messages about, so that way you guys know what to do when it comes to your exam. Okay? Something about a vacancy rate. So if you saw that on your test, you better be pushing thumbs up, thumbs up. Oh, we just lost a thumbs up. We had 8, or was it 6? I don't know, I'm blind. Anyway, let's see here. Okay, all right, we're back up to 8, nice. Yes, Jolie, thank you. All right, so don't forget to sign up for my math cram. It's going to be Saturday, June 22nd, 12 to 4 p.m. I'm only going to allow a very limited amount because since this is a math cram, I do not want too many people in there, so that way we don't have a million questions, and that, you know, I can actually have a better ratio of students to me, right? I don't want to have 40, 50 people in there, so that then that way we're, you know, asking all kinds of crazy questions, and then other people, you know, it's harder for me to help everybody that way. Okay, you enrolled and thank you, Sapna. Awesome, good, I can't wait. So remember, it's going to be Saturday, June 22nd, 12 to 4 p.m. Eastern time, and it's going to be live on Zoom, interactive. We're going to be providing question and answers there. So we're going to have questions for you to practice, and that might be similar to what you see on the exam. And then that way you guys can actually learn these concepts and just get them all down. And I will have them a lot more organized. So yes, make sure to sign up. Sign up, sign up. The link is in the description box below. All right. Also, if you are interested in private one-on-one tutoring, I also have the description box link. I also have the link in the description box below. And that way, if you need tutoring for math, national concepts, or if you're studying in Florida for your real estate exam, you can definitely sign up to get some private one-on-one tutoring. All right, here we go. Number 6. We're only 2 thumbs up away from getting our bonus question. Number 6 says a homeowner receives a tax bill that includes an amount for the library district, taxed at $1 per $1,000, and the fire protection district taxed at $2 per $1,000. How much does the taxpayer have to pay for these 2 items if the property's taxable value is $147,000? Okay, let's go. Drop your answers in the chat. This is definitely a tax kind of question that you may see, and it's very easy. Just work it slowly. Just work it slowly, okay? So for these, whenever you see here per 1,000, this is also per 1,000, you're going to get the taxable value of 147,000. And that's what that means, is how many stacks of thousands are there in here. So let's just divide and find out how many stacks of $1,000 there are in 147,000. So when you divide that, you end up with 147 stacks. Okay? So now let's find out the library district. So library district is $1 for every $1,000. So there's 147 of them. So 147 stacks at $1 each means we're at $147 only for that library district tax. Okay? And then we have the fire protection district. So the fire protection is 147 stacks, and they're charging $2 for each stack. That's going to equal $294. Okay? So now all we do is add these two up and find out what our total tax liability is. So $147 plus $294, that's going to equal $441. So if you said D, you were correct. Very good. Awesome sauce, you guys. Nice job. Nice job. All right. So let me know if you guys have any questions on this. We're doing great. You guys are excellent. Fantastic. Doing awesome, awesome, awesome. Yay. You make it so simple. Thanks. So anytime it says that per 1,000, it's always based on the taxable value. Okay, so and if it says per 2,000, you would divide by 2,000. That means they want stacks of $2,000. Okay, if it said per 500, they want stacks of $500. So you would put 500 here, and then you would find out how many stacks you get, and then just multiply it. That's it. Okay, good. All right, here is a little more difficult question. A developer wants to develop a 16-acre subdivision. He figures that the streets and common area will take up about 30% of this overall area. If the minimum lot size is to be 12,000 square feet, how many lots can the developer have on this property? Whew. You guys, we're only 2 thumbs up away. We got 18 people in here. Let's see if we could get 2 more thumbs up. Drop those thumbs up, smash that thumb up so we can get that bonus question. Let's do it. All right, so how are we gonna work this one out? This is a pretty beastly question. Okay, now, Jeremiah, thank you. I'm talking about the video thumbs up. Smash that video thumbs up, that like on the video. So if you're getting value, obviously, I don't want to force you, but if you guys want a bonus question, it's a little enticing. So let's see here. We have 16 acres, and then he says that the streets and common area is going to take about 30%. Okay, so if we take out, because remember, streets, you can't build on streets. Okay, you can't build on the streets. So you got to find out what percentage is not going to be streets. So if you take 100%, which is the entire 16-acre plot of land, and you subtract the amount that they're using in streets, you're going to end up with 70%, which is what they're going to be able to use. Okay? Thank you, Vanessa. I appreciate that. So now let's find out how many acres they can use of this 70%, right? Because if we have 16 acres, we could only use 70% of it to develop on, to build houses and stuff. So let's find out. So we got 16 acres, and then 70%, remember, is 0.7. When we do that, we end up with 11.2 acres. Okay? Ooh, we're 1 thumb up away. Okay, so let's convert those acres to square feet. Remember, 1 acre is 43,560 square feet. 4 little old ladies going 35 in a 60. So let's convert that. So all I have to do is get the 11.2 acres and multiply it by the square footage to convert it. So 11.2 times 43,560 is going to give us a total square footage of 487,872 square feet. Okay? So if that is our total lot size now that we can play with to build on, and this is the size of the lots that they want to be the minimum size. Oh, I got excited there. I threw my pen. We're going to take this amount, 487,872, and divide it by 12,000. And that's going to leave us 40.6 lots. So check this out. It can't be 41. We can't round here. So the answer has to be 40. So the answer here is C, okay? Because this right here is like a little more than half of 12,000 square feet. So that's 60% of 12,000. You can't give somebody 60% of a lot. So you're only able to build 40 full lots of 12,000 square foot each. I hope that helps. Alexa, read notifications. Watch this.
One new notification from Amazon. U.S. National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Kendall.
I'm telling you, it is crazy.
June 12, 5 p.m. EDT.
It is crazy. It's been raining here nonstop. All right, we made it to 10 thumbs up. Wow, we did it. We're going to get our bonus question today. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Awesome. All right. Hopefully you guys understand number 7. Number 8 says new federal regulation in advertising requires email advertisers to give recipients an option to discontinue receiving emails from such advertiser. This legislation is called A, the CAN-SPAM Act, B, the Truth in Advertising Act, C, the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, or D, the Email Advertising Prohibition Act, or EAPA. What do you guys think the answer is? We are talking about email, okay? When you're sending an email regarding advertising, you have to have the option to unsubscribe. Just like text messages, right? When I get all kinds of text messages all day that are like, oh, so-and-so, blah, 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 reply, stop to discontinue messages. So that is all a part of the CAN-SPAM Act. A, very good. Okay, so A is the answer, CAN-SPAM Act. Remember, that's where it bans unwanted commercial messages that are sent to wireless devices. And that obviously requires prior authorization to transmit these messages. And it definitely requires your opt-out, right? To discontinue. You have to get an opt-out provision there. Okay, so you can't just send off random emails advertising all kinds of things without an unsubscribe button. Please be careful with that. Okay, number 9. Which of the following is true regarding the assignability of an option? A, is it assignable only if the contract specifically allows assignment? B, it is never assignable. C, it is assignable only if the option is exercised. Or D, it is always assignable unless the contract prohibits assignment. Let me know what you guys think the answer is. So remember, assignable is even in the absence of such a prohibiting clause. So remember, the answer here, I would say, is D. Because remember, it's always based on what the contract says. So remember, when you have a contract, what does it say? You got to follow that. That's like your guide, your roadmap to closing. You got to follow the contract and what it says. Okay? So very important. Okay, number 10. If gross income on a property is $75,000, net income is $30,000, and the cap rate is 8%, the value of the property using the income capitalization method is, and here you have it. Okay, remember, we're talking about capitalization. That means we're in a no cap zone. No cap. Why do I tell you no cap? Because we're looking for net operating income when it comes down to cap rate. Because here they gave us gross income and net income. So you're like, oh my God, which one do we use? Well, now you know, because it's a no cap, right? So let's take out the T-chart so we can better organize our thoughts. And we know that net income is going to go in the part. Total is our market value, right? Because that's what they're asking for here. So this is what they're looking for. So we're not going to use gross income. Who cares? We want net income, 30 grand. So we're going to put $30,000 right here. And then we're going to plug in the 8% cap rate in the rate column. Let's convert this. So 8 out of 100 is 0.08. So we're going to divide. So $30,000 divided by 0.08 is going to give us a market value for this property of $375,000. So the answer here is B. Good job. Yes. Assignable. Okay, so it's like where assignable is really mostly seen in like wholesaling properties. So you're basically selling a piece of paper. So let's say, for example, we have a house here. Okay. I'm right here. This is me. I say, hey, I want to put an offer on this. We put an offer. And then the seller's like, yeah, okay. And then you're like, haha, but guess what? Now I'm going to sell it to, who is that? Sumit. So let's say 200,000 here. I get in with the contract with the seller for 200,000 to buy this house. And then I turn around and I say, Sumit, guess what? Oh, Sumit, guess what? I'm going to sell you. I got this house. I'm going to sell it to you for 230,000. And you're like, yeah, I'm totally going to do that. Then now Sumit, I assign the contract now to Sumit. And Sumit's going to pay 230. I'm going to make 30 grand. That's how wholesaling works. Okay? All right. Get ready. Get ready, you guys. Make sure you have a good paper out and a pencil and a calculator. I was going to say, and some money. But get ready because we're going to look at our bonus question right now that has been creeping up on the national portion of the exam. And I want everybody to understand it. So if you see it, you can crush it because it's not hard. Okay? Here we go. It says an apartment complex has a total of 9 units. Each unit rents for $1,800 a month. For 4 months, the complex was at 100% occupancy. For 3 months, there were 3 units vacant, and for 5 months, 2 were vacant. What is the annual vacancy rate? Let me know if you guys have seen this on your exam if you've taken the national portion. So here is how you work these. Okay? You're welcome, Sumit. You know me and my charts. So I'm going to make a chart. And here I'm going to just put all the months, 1 through 12. Here I'm going to put available units, total available units. And then here I'm going to put vacant units. Okay? Oh, so we've seen this on the exam. Well, watch how easy it is. Okay? So we know there's a total of 9 units in this complex. You can't change that. Every month, there's going to have 9 units there, right? You can't just say, okay, this month we have 9, we have 8 tomorrow, it's 9. So you're going to put 9 all through here in the 12 total things here. So far, nothing hard has happened. Okay? Now we're going to go and we're going to read what else it says. For 4 months, the complex was at 100% occupancy. That means 0 were vacant. 0 were vacant for 4 months. So I'm going to put 0 4 times here. For 3 months, we have 3 units vacant. So 1, 2, 3. 3 vacant for 3 months. And there it is. And then here we have 5 months, 2 were vacant. So 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. 5 2s. And there's your whole year. So all you're going to do is add up all of this, which really is just 9 times 12, which is 108. And then you're going to add up all of this here. So 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 5 is 10. 9 plus 10 is 19. Now remember in your T-chart, you have a part and a total. So this would be the part, 19, and you have 108 total units for the year available. So we're going to divide. So 19 out of 108 is going to give you 0.175. And then remember to multiply by 100. And you get 17.5%. So here the answer is A. It actually is probably going to be 17.6, but that's what I got. There you go, Alicia. Very good. That is all you do here. Can you guys see that? That is all you do for these. That is your bonus question for our exam. So if you see it, you're going to crush it because it's that easy. Okay? So don't forget, just make your little chart, fill it in. This is probably the hardest part. And then just divide these. Boom. And then multiply by 100 to get your percent. All right? So hopefully that helped you guys. All right, so then that way, when you see it on the exam, boom, you know what to do. Because I had like 2 or 3 people already ask me about this just recently. So this is soon on the national portion. All right, so sign up for my math cram. If you haven't already, the link is in the description box below. I also have the link for the next vocab cram on there for July 13, but this one is coming up next Saturday, June 22nd, and it is going to be awesome. We're going to do math together, and I'm going to provide you practice questions. You're going to work them out, and then I will help you with how to work them out. So it's not like you're going to be led all by yourself and you're going to be stuck there like taking a test or anything. No, we're going to work them out, and we're going to do really well, and you're going to ace the math portion. It could definitely help you pass your exam. And trust me, when you learn the math, you don't know how many times I get people when they leave the exam super excited because they crushed the math. how empowered they feel. Imagine if you felt that way. That would be the way to go, you guys. Knowledge is power, especially when you know how to use it. So make sure to sign up. The link is there in the description box below. Also, make sure to grab your e-workbooks, Math Skills for Real Estate Success. You could get $5 off using our promo code here, Math5. The link is also in the description box below. You're very welcome, Alicia. Thank you, Sandra. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you so much for everything. Also, my Florida Real Estate School is all online. So if you're looking for a Florida license, make sure to check it out. It's an online school. You don't even have to leave your state to become Florida licensed. It's fantastic. So if you have any questions regarding that, make sure to contact me. I'll be more than happy to help you. And my tutoring is also available. The link is in the description box below. If you're looking for tutoring or any kind of help for the math or national, or if you're in Florida to pass your exam, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you. All right. Oh, I forgot to erase this. Don't forget to check your Bob Proctor on YouTube, you guys. It's called Proctor Gallagher Institute. I know it's a little deep, but trust me, this guy has changed my life, to be honest. So make sure to hear that at least once a day. Here's your quote for today. It says, keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. You got this. You got this. You guys are awesome, strong, God's most perfect beings. Okay? So you guys rock. Here is my YouTube live schedule. Mondays at 4 p.m., Tuesdays at 4 p.m., Wednesdays at 4 p.m., and tomorrow I'll be back here at 11 a.m. to bring you more practice questions. So if you haven't followed me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or subscribe to my YouTube channel at Just Call Maggie, what are you waiting for? Check it out. It's a great time, positive community, good people. You guys are awesome. Bob Proctor is fantastico. Yes, Sandra. Yes, he's fantastic. I listen to him every night and every morning. And I'll tell you what, when I get onto that frequency or vibration or whatever he talks about, I feel it 100%. And it just brings in so much goodness to my life. So get on that frequency. I'm telling you guys, you have to start thinking of a vision. Where are you seeing yourself? Don't just imagine yourself passing the exam. See further beyond that. Make it to that and see yourself where you're going to be. All right, guys, I adore you so much. Thank you all so much for your time and your support. Like always, you rock. Annette, my email, you can email me at Maggie at justcallmaggie.com. I hope you can see that. So Maggie at justcallmaggie.com, or you can use my other one, justcallmaggie at Gmail. Either one. I see them all. Okay, so you can send me a message there. I'll be more than happy to help you. So let me know. Thank you all. I am going to crawl into bed because I'm actually exhausted right now. And it's been raining and I'm going to catch up on some Netflix. Hopefully there's something good on there. I already saw Dancing with the Devil. That was pretty crazy. But before I keep rambling, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you all so much for your time, your love, your appreciation, because guess what? The feeling is mutual. I adore you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Happy studying to you guys, and see you tomorrow. Yeah, no, I feel great. I'm just tired, and because this weekend was so crazy, and because I had the class, the first cram course. So you know, when you do something for the first time, you got all this anxiety, and then of course it all didn't work right, and I got stressed out and upset at myself. And then Sunday I was running around trying to fix everything. I haven't slept in days, but it's all good and it's all fun. So I'm going to try and see if I just get some rest now. But thank you all so much for your time, for your energy, for your love. I appreciate you. Take care. Have a lovely, lovely evening. And I'll see you tomorrow at 11 right here. All right. Bye-bye.